Well,
Give
you
them a
sounding
benefit
like
of the doubt.
you still in your healing phase, which means you probably shouldn't be sitting across the table from anybody because you're bringing
coming in
doubt with you.
Wow.
That's a clear indicator that you have not healed
So you
from
taking
past
around, you taking
situations.
some pain into a date.
You're bringing baggage, which means if you're bringing the baggage to the date, you're going to bring it into the relationship. So it's doomed from the start. Sit your unhealed ass down somewhere.
What you smiling about, Tia?
I'm just smiling.
In Jesus' name.
Because I feel like it goes both ways too, though. I feel like people don't know how to heal because they don't. Who's teaching us how to heal, right? Because I know for myself, like people be like, "Well, you're bringing baggage in." But how do I know how to heal if no one's taught me how to heal, right?
Nobody taught me how. I went within and figured it out for myself. And that's the thing. We're waiting for somebody to come and save us when you have everything in you to heal yourself
and
right
then
now.
Here's another one,
I
Tia.
get that too.
Ask questions.
Definitely. But I feel like sometimes when you're in that single phase, you have doubts, you have stuff that you need to heal but haven't healed first. But me too, when I've gone on a date and I haven't been healed, like some things might come out later on, you know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, dang, like, how do I feel about him? But I'm thinking about something from my past. So it's like, I think we all do it a little bit, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not saying that I know, because
you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of us aren't healed. And I feel like sometimes it takes a while for us to get healed.
It takes a
You know what I'm saying? In all aspects of life.
And you know, you're right. And that's why we have to be careful. And I try to be very adamant about what's been fed into my life, whether it's stereotypes or whatever the case may be. And I pay attention to detail. So I can't let my attribute of paying attention to detail and then she might do something that I might feel be a red flag, but it's really not. It's just a normal reaction from this particular person that has their own character and personality.
And again, to Tia's point, nobody has ever arrived, right? Like we're all going through some kind of process of healing, and nobody really knows how, and everybody's journey is the same, so your process of healing is probably going to be a little bit different, but we're going to date. We're going to date. The difference is when you have a clear and defined picture for yourself, then you do the things that are necessary to get the things that you want. I can't be worried about everybody else that's not healed, you know, or you know, how similar we are in those ways, because there's something that I want for myself. There's somewhere that I want to be for myself. And so I got to figure it out. And so in trying to figure that out, if I'm tapped in enough with myself, the answers are going to come. You know what I'm saying? And so as you're dating in your healing phase, now you're going to be aware of your triggers. So yeah, you might be bringing doubt to the dating table, but you also are aware of the fact that you have those doubts. So when those doubts arise in the conversation, you can question yourself, is this my doubt or am I projecting or whatever? So, I mean, there are levels to that, and that is healing. And nobody has to teach us how to do that. That's just something we do, because not everybody's going to just sit in the house and bake and be like, ding, okay, I'm done healing. Now I can go date. Like, that's not how that's going to happen.
That's not how that fairy tale goes.
If this were in the group chat.
You guys usually do, but you know, whatever.
Welcome back to the throne. Welcome back to the
Hey, y'all. Hey.
Hi.
We had a good segment on the last segment, but I want to bring up casual dating versus commitment. And what I want to bring, the angle I want to take on this is why is situationships and casual relationships prevalent in the community? It's just not something that is not talked about, or just, you know, very few people do it, or whatever the case may be. This is a big thing. Hypothetically, one is there's a whole plethora of women that only date married men. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole plethora of men, you know what I'm saying, that only date married women. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that really not looking for commitments, but just got situationships, and they're comfortable in that. You know what I'm saying? And how is that affecting us as a whole in Black love in our community? Is it pulling us apart? Is it giving us a different look? Is it giving us a different feel? Is it really, 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 you know what I'm saying, where the future is headed? Come on, let's talk
where
about it.
Where the future's headed, we already here.
Exactly. Yeah. And I'll speak on this first, because I know I'm going through situationships.
Okay.
Situationships.
Yeah. All them boys.
And I just feel like people are not honest these days. They're not trustworthy. They have no communication. They're dishonest. So I choose to, single, and, until I find that person that is honest, that knows how to communicate, that has a certain type of loyalty. Like, hey, you can do whatever you want, but at least letting me know, like, we have that communication. And I just feel until I find that in someone, I'm okay with having situationships, because at the end of the day, not only does it bring me peace, because I feel like sometimes when we're in relationships, it's like it's a little stressful, or it can be, in the beginning too.
And they're
because
hard.
you're finding out about each
They're
other.
hard too.
Like that love, that real love. Like, it's like, come on now, real life is not like that. Like, real love comes with time sometimes, and it comes with really knowing that person and getting to know that person, especially if that person don't even really know themselves. So it takes some time. And
so you see things that they don't even see themselves.
I mean, at the end of the day, or they might see something in me that I don't see myself, So I just feel like the situationships and people, and guess what else too? People that are married
Tell me
and
what else.
that have boyfriends and girlfriends, they're in situationships and don't even know.
Wow.
Like, that's and to me, that's the thing that I feel
Don't
like
do
we're
them
heading.
like that, Tia. Don't do them like that.
I had
Come on here. Come on here.
That's the thing. Like,
to death.
that's the worst. So I'm okay with being single, and because people are animals out there. So I feel like that's what we're in. Everyone's in it. The situationship most of the time.
So Tia,
and don't even know it.
when you say situationships and everything like that, so it kind of relieves you of all expectations, huh?
Exactly. And it relieves me of even thinking about it, or having to think about it, or having to go through the emotional roller coaster with it. Bars.
Yeah. All right.
I
don't know. I think it depends on the type of person you are, because my situation been broke my ass down to the white meat. Goddamn. My situationship lasted damn near a decade. So,
and it does depend on what type.
It depends on
That's a relationship.
It is.
It was.
Was.
It definitely was.
Yeah.
So that's a little different.
But it was
a relationship.
But it was a situationship though, still, because there were in 10 years. I'm being uber transparent right now. There are elements that create a full-fledged relationship. Like, we have to go on dates. Like, we have to spend time together. Like, we have to do more than you just come over to my house.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't know me outside of, you know me, but like how I move in the world, you don't know me because it's private, it's secret, right? Yeah, I'm your little secret. Like, so there's so many things within that type of situationship that can't be explored within the relationship. We ain't been on no trips together. We don't go out to dinner. We don't go to the movies. We don't go riding in the car, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a fucking Inspector Gadget over there. So you come to my house or I don't see you unless we FaceTime. Like, so that's one extreme. Mm-hmm. Other situationships can be like, I'm dating this guy over here and we just meet up for sex, or we just hanging out, or whatever. But what constitutes a situationship is the emotions. Because what happens is when you're intimate with someone, I don't care how tough you think you are and how date them all, sis, bruh, whatever. As you get to know someone and you like them and you continue to be intimate with them, you're going to grow feelings for them. And as women, we're not molecularly structured to be hoes. We're not molecularly structured to turn off our emotions and our estrogen. Like, we are women, we are mothers, we are caregivers, that's how God made us. So even if you're telling yourself, I'm cool with just doing this like this, eventually that's going to wear on you. Eventually you giving your sacral energy, opening your womb to whoever, this one and that one and that one, it's going to affect your life in one way or another, whether you're aware that that's what's happening or not. So for me, because of the type of person that I am, if I'm being intimate with you, it's because I like you. There's something about you that I like. Even if it's a one-night stand, you hit me somewhere that allowed me to say, I want to give it to him. Even if it's just how you talking to me and you fine and you smell good. It's something there. If we continue to be intimate, it's more to it. Because that's how I am. So a situationship is going to fuck me up every time eventually because I'm going to catch feelings. If I'm allowing you to fuck on me for a continuous amount of time, eventually you're my boyfriend.
That's good. That's good.
We go together.
That's good. That transparency right there is good there. And not only that, it can actually, I want to expunge on this topic, but to what you just said, and it don't necessarily have to be 2 or 3 times fucking or whatever. It could be that first time.
Man, listen
that first time,
it
could be
up.
locked and loaded. You might ignore it. You might brush it off. But really, you know what I'm saying, when you stuck checking your phone and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Every time somebody texts you hoping it's them.
Come on now, you locked and loaded. But on this particular topic, I think in society today, and moving forward, it's going to grow. Moving forward is people who have getting more comfortable, and it fits their lifestyle. I guess you can say that they would rather have situationships than the full blown commitment. I believe in today's society in 2025 and moving forward, the idealistic and the institution of marriage is losing its weight. You know what I'm saying?
Is.
Because if you really, really look at the institution of marriage, it's just so many negative overtones to it. It's a beautiful thing. I must say that it's a beautiful, and I love it. I love the institution of marriage. But it's getting to where, you know, man versus woman type of thing, and motive and all of these other things. Is a lot of people are getting tired, you know what I'm saying? Take the black woman in today's society.
Lord,
the black woman is the black woman today in today's society is a whole different cut of woman. You know what I'm saying? A whole different cut of black woman. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, they're on their shit. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, they're on their shit. They have elevated, you know what I'm saying? And in that elevation, you know what I'm saying, they would rather, you know what I'm saying, not deal with all the bullshit that comes with that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Concentrate on
and
yourself
it's cool to care for the person you're in a situationship with. Okay, because Red said once you lay down, it's a good chance you're gonna come up with feelings. And Buck and Mike and all of y'all that think y'all hard.
Just dating and then you haven't had sex with those men. They're still situationships.
Buck, Mike, and all those dudes, you know what I'm saying, who think y'all have pride and ego, that don't think you're gonna get up with feelings, you're gonna get up with feelings too. So you know what I'm saying?
I think I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I wanted to speak to what
I wanted to
said.
repeat it because I was making a point. Go ahead, repeat that.
Say that
I
again.
was talking about situationships.